Vietnam, a small country in Southeast Asia with a population of about 102 million people and a total area of roughly 331,212 square kilometers, never fails to make millions of foreign visitors exclaim each year, "Wow, this place is so different." The difference doesn't just lie in the food or the climate, but also in the culture, everyday life, and the way people interact with each other. Things that seem completely normal to Vietnamese people can often be a real culture shock for many Western visitors.
Hello, Anna. You have been in Vietnam for a long time, so you must be familiar with the Vietnamese way of greeting, right?
Oh yeah, but at first I was a little shocked. Vietnamese people are very friendly. They are easy to talk to. But sometimes they ask questions that in America I would find a little personal. Like, how old are you? Are you married? Why don't you have children?
In fact, for Vietnamese people, those questions are not meant to be private curiosity, but a way to show concern and intimacy. In the West, people respect personal space, so questions related to age, marriage, income, are often considered to be crossing the line. If you are a Westerner, eating with a Vietnamese family for the first time, you will probably be surprised.
In England, everyone has their own portion. When eating, almost no one picks food for others, because it is a very personal matter. But in Vietnam, people eat together, invite each other, pick food for each other. It feels very cozy.
That's right. Vietnamese people believe that eating together means sharing, showing affection and solidarity. Even when drinking beer, people clink glasses and invite each other continuously to bond and have fun.
I remember the first time I went drinking with Vietnamese friends. Every time I picked up my glass, someone would say 100% okay. After 10 minutes, I was drunk.
In Vietnam, most people leave their shoes outside the door before entering a house. But what about in many Western countries?
In the US, unless it is dirty and rainy, people usually wear shoes indoors, because they consider the home a comfortable place. Not too strict. But in Vietnam, taking off shoes shows respect and cleanliness, especially when the house has an altar.
Yes, this habit reflects the Vietnamese lifestyle of respecting sacred space and family order.
When I first came to Vietnam, I was very curious. Why does every house have an altar? And sometimes even burn incense every day?
That is the custom of ancestor worship, a long-standing cultural feature. For Vietnamese people, no matter how far away they go, their ancestors are still present in their lives, guiding and protecting them. In the West, religious beliefs are more oriented towards God or personal faith, not family.
I find that beautiful. It makes me think that Vietnamese people are very attached to the past and family.
Vietnamese people often say, "Dai hoa vi quai," meaning to avoid conflict and maintain harmony. In communication, Vietnamese people often speak in circles instead of speaking directly.
In the UK or the US, if we don't like something, we will say it straight. No, I don't like it. No bad intentions. Just honesty. But in Vietnam, if you say that, it can be considered rude.
Exactly. Vietnamese people value harmony and the dignity of others, so they choose to speak gently and discreetly. This is the tactfulness of Eastern culture, where people live closely and value the collective more than the individual. Perhaps, once understood, everyone will see that differences do not make us distant from each other, but make us curious, learn and closer to each other.
Want to discover more of Vietnam's unique and fascinating things? Go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you won't miss any of our upcoming videos sharing the most interesting and unusual sides of Vietnam. With love, thank you for watching. See you again in the next video, where we'll keep exploring the beauty, culture, and people of Vietnam.